been remiss. I haven't been keeping up recently with you at the hockey playoffs, and I guess part of that is to do with the fact the Predators are now out of it. But there were a couple of games.
You betcha! Fly, Condor! Fly! It's the icing on the cake! Erik Johnson gets his second goal of the postseason, his third point. And the Avs are up by a field goal. It's 3-0 in Colorado with a $1.09 to go in the
call, because it's hockey announcers. Mike Lang is very famous for this. He's called Pittsburgh Penguins hockey since 1975, and actually was a mentor of Bill Roth for all those Virginia Tech fans out there who now will remember. A lot of times you can force those sayings. When I call the ball game today, if there's a home run hit, my home run call is "that dog will hunt," which is rather traditional. I also put out "gain" because you've gained, okay? That's something that we used to say a lot in playing baseball games, be they video games, be they on the diamond or something when I was a kid around 14 years old and such. That dog will hunt. And actually it got to say, "Go ball, get out of here." And let's see here. "Cannonball coming" is what my friend Greg Brown says whenever a long ball is hit by the Pirates. So, home run calls, they get to be for the announcer, that sort of thing. And let's see here. Jack Brickhouse used to say, "Hey, hey," New York Yankees broadcasts. Because sometimes he said, "It is high, it is far, and it is not gone. It is caught on the warning track." And it is also, kind of really grandstanding. It's over the top, that sort of thing. Okay. "Fly, Condor, fly" does sound over the top, especially the Avalanche do tie the Sharks up at 2-2. Just one more thing about "Fly, Condor, fly" that I got to get to. I remember, you would imagine hearing bad taglines like that, the lower the broadcast goes. I better watch myself here. I call high school football and baseball around here, that sort of thing. But I'd like to think that I tried it. Studios were in Wintersville, Ohio. And there was a broadcaster, what the heck, I'll tell you his name, he's not around here, Joey Klepak, okay, who I think is still working in West Virginia all these years later. Guy would score a touchdown in a high school football game, and he would say, "Give that guy a cream turkey sandwich." That's terrible. That's just awful. Anyway, the Avalanche did defeat the Sharks. So that series over there in the West is tied at 2. And the winner will go on to play the winner of the Blues and the Stars. Here is the final call. Do we have that here? Of the...
2 seconds left in this one, and the horn is going to sound. Tuukka Rask was brilliant tonight.
Love to go to Tennessee, and they play in Middle Tennessee, which is not as much of a sin as playing in West Tennessee would be. But nevertheless, Ohio and North Carolina, especially Eastern North Carolina, where Raleigh, or would Raleigh be Central? Explain. I don't know. Anyway, but forgive me. When I lived in North Carolina, I lived in Western North Carolina. So, whether they decided that Raleigh, I was a Wolfpack fan, but whether or not Raleigh was in Central or East was not, I guess you'd say Central. It's centrally located. Just that the roads don't go to Raleigh. That's the thing. Anyway. But pointing that out, the point that I'm trying to make is I'm not so sure. Even though, yes, Boston represents a top 10 market, and that means good TV ratings, I think people are trying to pour in, they try to champion MLS or, for that matter, AAF ratings that are comparable, and I've told you this a million times. The NBA is really down. I think it's gotten so political that it's become patronizing and also polarizing, and half the country just doesn't want to watch it anymore. Regardless, the situation